morning my dear children, how are you all? So last class we learned Sem 1 book, so semester 1 book. So now we have finished everything in that book. So now today we are going to start Sem 2. Can you see here? This is semester 2 book in your science. So your lesson number 1, your first lesson is safety and first aid. So what is your first lesson, children? Safety and first aid. Now shall we start the lesson? So your first one, what has been said? What is called safety? That you should be safe in your home, everywhere, in the environment, isn't it? So if I'm having this scale in my hand, isn't it? So when I beat like this, it will pain. So I know that I should not beat with this scale. So that is called safety. So shall we see what has been given in our lesson? Your first one is safety at home. What is the first one? Safety at home. So here children, take page number 10. Can you see here page number 10? Your first one, safety at home. Our home is a place where we live with our family. So the home is a place where we live with our family. Home protects us from danger outside and keeps us safe and comfortable. Whatever the danger, it may be hot, it is very hot, it is sweating, or it is very cold, it is raining, whatever it is, or if it is a wild animal which is coming to attack you, everything, the dangers what are all in the environment will be protected by your house. But even when we are at our home, we need to be safe. So these are all dangers which is outside the home. But even though you are inside your home, there are some safety rules which you have to follow. We need to be safe and careful when we do different kinds of works. Inside our home, we do many kinds of works. So when you do this kind of works, you have to be safe. Shall we see what are the works? Here are some safety rules to be followed at the homes to avoid accidents. The first one is walking down the stairs holding the rail. So here children, you can see here walking down the stairs holding the rail. So you know that in the stairs at the sides, each sides of the stairs there are rail which you have to hold and walk. You should not run in the stairs. The next one, leaving toys on the floor. So you when you throw the toys when you are playing and you are throwing suddenly the toy on, when you are coming again from somewhere else, you might fall. You might fall. The next one, smelling a toilet cleaner. So you all know that these toilet cleaners are colorful in bottle. Every bottles are very colorful and it is the liquids which is inside it is also colorful. So with your interest you will open it and you will smell it. So you should avoid these things. Why? Because these toilet cleaners are made up of chemicals which is very harmful for our health. And the next one, if any liquid is spilled on the floor, mark the floor immediately so as to avoid slipping and falling. So when there is some liquid, for example, there might be some oil which is spilled on the floor. If you leave it on careless, what happens? It will spill you and you will fall down. Do not smell or taste liquids from bottles you find around the house. So around your house, outside your house, or inside your house, there might be some bottles. So already we said the chemical bottles, cleaners. So like this, when you take these bottles, you should not smell it out. Why? Because these bottles will be added by chemicals, which is very harmful for our health and body condition. They could be medicinal or chemical meant to kill germs or insects. So when you see these advertisements in TV, what happens? They will say that this liquid will kill the germs. So that it is very hard. When you smell that, what happens? It will go into you and it will make illness in your body. And if inhaled or consumed, they could cause you to fall ill. You know that better that this will be killing the germs itself. So what happens here? When you inhale the smell of these chemicals, it will make you fall ill. Do not go near the gas stove. Why? Because when your mom is cooking or if no one is in your home, what you should not do? You should not go to the kitchen and you should not open the gas stove, because these are all something which you should not do when you are alone or with your family. The next one, do not run on now what I said already to you, you should walk holding the weight which is in each side of the stands. Do not leave toys on the floor as you may trip or fall. So when you are playing, whatever you do on the floor, when it is finished, you have to keep it where it has to be kept. That it will be safe for us. When someone else is coming to your home or your small younger sister or brother is going to play there, what happens? They will fall. A common accident that happens at home is electric shock. When you get an electric shock, electricity passes through your body and you feel a sudden pain. So we all know that a common shock. So there is a plate point here and suddenly when you hit your fingers or the hand, what happens? An electric shock comes. So it is very common one, but you have to be very careful with it because it will pain a lot. Most of the appliances we use in our daily life such as fan and light run on electricity. So we must be careful while handling these electric appliances and follow safety rules while using them. So you have to follow these kind of safety rules when you use those electric things. The clear children, so what is the first one? The next one is we should never touch an electrical wire or a switch with hands. So here, if it is a switch box, you should not touch those with the wet hand. That means your hand, when you wash your hands and suddenly when you switch on the fan, what happens? You might make an accident with the electricity. If we use an electrical appliances such as mixer, a grinder or an iron box, we should make sure that the plug is inserted properly to the socket and the wire is not damaged. So what is said here, children? Make sure the plug is inserted properly in the socket. So when you are using these appliances, you are going to plug into the sockets and you have to check it whether it is plugged in tightly or it is not plugged in a proper way. The next one, we must never leave an iron box on unattended. So you should not leave, when it is switched on, you should not leave it alone. When you are going to finish your work, suddenly you have to off the iron box. Why? Because it is very hot or very much high temperature when it is being left on. The next one is if we use an immersion heater, we should never touch the water when the heater is inside the water. We should first switch off the heater, remove the plug from the socket and then remove the heater from the water to know its temperature. So when these water heaters are there, you should not directly keep your hands inside the water. You have to first switch off the plug and then you have to remove the plug, then only you can touch the water and you can check the temperature of the water. The next one, we should not play with plugs. If the plug point are at a low level, you should fit a dummy plug so that the socket holes are not exposed. So when it is, you should not play with these plugs. Why? Because the electricity is always passing through those plugs. So if it is very low level where you can, your children or you can touch it, you have to make sure it is a dummy one. That means there is no electricity passing on coming from those plugs. So these are all the things what we have to do in your home. So recap it once again. What are they? Mop the floor cleanly and do not smell or taste liquids from bottles you found around the house. The next one, do not go near the gas stove. Do not run on the upstairs. Do not leave toys on the floor. A common accident that happens at home is electric shock. So you have to be careful with these electrical things. We should never touch an electrical wire. So when the wire is there, we should never touch those wires because the current will be passing through those wires. So you should be aware of these things. Make sure the plug is inserted properly with the socket. Never leave an iron box on. Immersion heaters. So when you are going to know what is the temperature of the water, you have to first switch off and then you have to take the plug from the socket and then you can check your temperature of the water. The next one, we should not play Dear children, next one, do not run around the classroom. Do not run around the classroom as we may get hurt if we hit a table or a chair or a wall. So when you are going to run here, what happens? You can hit on a chair or a table or even on the wall. So it will pain for us. That's why you should not run inside your classroom. The next one, do not climb on the table or chair. Do not climb on the table or chair as they may fall. So it might be not stable all the time. So you may fall down in the ground. The next one, stand in a queue. So when you are going to your class, while getting into your school bus, stand in a queue. So you are all standing in the same place. When you are going to get on in the school bus, you have to stand in a queue. Do not push or pull others. Do not push or pull others while playing games in the playground. So when you are going to play in your PT period, you should not push or pull others that may injure them or may wound to them. The next one, play games safely without trying to do something which comes in dangerous. So playing games safely without trying to do something dangerous. This may look fun, but it could lead to injuries. So we all know that it may look fun, but it also makes or it leads to injuries. Is it clear, children? Shall we move on to the next one? Children, the next one is safety on the road, which is very much important in our day-to-day life. So here, accidents on road happen when we do not follow the traffic rules and road safety. So we hear and we see so many news about this. That is here it was an accident, here they met with an accident, so like that. This might happen, but when it will happen? When you are not going to follow the traffic rules and road safety. So children, now we will read what are all the things which you have to follow. You must have seen road traffic signal signs on the road. These signs help people to know what they should and should not be doing on the road. Road signs use pictures and symbols to convey a message which can be easily followed by all the people. Let's look at a few road signs that are meant for our safety. So here children, can you see these images here? The first one, they have given a circle and they have written P and they have slashed it. So what is the meaning of it? That means we should not park our vehicles in those places. No parking. The next one, a red color hexagon shape which has been written as stop. So when you see this symbol, you have to stop your vehicle. The next one, no overtaking. So when you are going, if you are going, when you see that the vehicle which is going in front of us, he is very lazy, he is going very slow. When you are going to overtake him, there might be, you can get with an accident. So when this symbol is being shown, you have to say that no overtaking. You have to follow the signal rules. The next one, they have given you a horn shape which is in your bike and they have slashed it. So what does that mean? No horning. So the place where it is, it might be a silent place. You should not horn in those places. The next one, no U-turn. So you can easily know, you know that many roads are one-way roads, isn't it? You can imagine that. So I have to go a long way to go there, but you will think and you will make a shortcut that you will U-turn and go in the same way, which is a wrong side. So they have said that no U-turn, you have to go straight and you can turn over. So this is called no U-turn. So these are all the symbols which are used in the traffic signs. The next one, listed below are safety rules to be followed on the roads. Always use the footpath while walking on the road. So here, always use the footpath while walking on the road. Walk by the side of the road from where you can see the vehicles coming towards you. So there are walk paths side of the roads. You can see a side of the roads, there are walk paths. You have to walk in those or on those walk paths. You should not walk in middle or on the road. So you should not walk on the road. You have to walk on the walk path which is given in the side of the roads. The next one, always cross the road with an adult and ask the adult to hold your hands. side. The next one, never try to get into and get down from the moving bus. So we know that everyone, some youngsters might do this. They think that it is a way how a youngster will do, but it is a wrong way. You should not do these kind of things. When a moving bus is going on, you should not get in or get down from the moving bus. Do not travel on footboard. The next one, do not travel on footboard. Here, do not get down from the bus when it is stops in traffic signals. So we all know that there is a bus stand or bus stop in certain or particular places. But some people will suddenly get down when there is this traffic signal is in red. That means red means you have to stop at the road itself. So when you are going to come out of that place, what happens? You might meet with an accident by the another vehicle which is coming back from the bus. The next one, do not use mobile phones or headphones while walking on the road. Do not use mobile phones or headphones while walking on the road. So we all know that the vehicles which is coming will give you some signals. They will horn or they will make some indicators. Left side, if you are going to turn left, they will make left indicator, or if they are going to turn right, right indicator. So when you are going to use this earphones, you cannot hear the sound which is coming from the vehicles. So that's why you should not use these mobile phones or headsets, headphones when you are going to cross the road or when you are going walking on the roadsides. So these are all the important things which you should not do in the roadsides or in the traffic. Children, next class we will learn more detailed and important things about traffic signals. We all know that there are traffic signals which is given for us, isn't it? Which is stop, ready and go. There are three colors. What are the three colors, children? It is red, yellow or orange and green. So next class we will learn more clearly about these traffic signals, why they are given and what is the way and how we have to take it as signals. And then we will last go to first aid in your next class. So children, are you clear with this? So today we learned about safety at home, safety at school and safety at road. So next class, what I said, we can learn about traffic signals and first aid. So today your lesson is over here. Today's homework, complete book back exercises pages 17 and 18. So we all know that they are book back exercises. Fill ups, choose and you might be having match or true or false. So you have to complete this and complete worksheets 1, 2, 3 and 4 pages 21, 22, 23 and 24. So I will be giving